Hello and welcome to the Relationship Revolution. I'm Miguel and I'm excited to have you here. In this episode, we're going to talk about the issue of what to do when trust is broken in your relationship. Now, this is a very difficult topic because it's not just like you can give general advice for everyone on a situation like this. You might be dealing with some situation, a once-off situation where your partner has broken your trust. You might be here sitting watching this video after having multiple situations where trust is broken, or you might have gone through a situation where you're uncertain whether the trust is broken, but because of the ambiguity of the situation, you don't know what to do next. The thing is that if you're in the last category, communication is essential, but it's also important again to look after yourself. And if you're constantly feeling that gut feel inside of you, trust your instincts, right? There is this one thing that happens is that when we feel trust being broken, is that we hyper focus on our partner and we hyper focus on how we don't want to lose this person, but we become so bitter and angry about the situation that we're facing. Either they've cheated on you, either they've been connecting with different texts or people on the other side, and you in your own mind are going through a whole bunch of chaos. Number one, it brings to question your own value. Number two, it brings into question the meaningfulness of this relationship. And number three, it also makes you question the future and the potential of the future together. Now, all of this is totally okay. But the thing is that the big question remains, what do you do when trust is broken? I want to ask you to take a moment, again, take a pen and a paper, or write it on your phone, right? What are the things, the main feelings that you are feeling in this situation, okay? What are the possible decisions you could take? What are the facts that you have? And what are the questions that are left unanswered? You, if you are unsure of the situation, have the right to sit someone down. And I would honestly challenge you not to go into sort of like a conflict with this person and say, I want facts now. But to really sit this person down and say, hey, I need your help. I need to see if I can listen to your explanations and feel the trust that I need to feel, or feel the answers that are going to fuel the trust in my heart and in my soul. So you need to sit down and write down all of this. You need to sit down and think through this, what your options are. Because the one thing we do when someone breaks our trust is that we hyper-focus on them and we see this person as the person that not only let us down, but as the only person who we sometimes imagine the future with. So we cling on to this instead of also considering the fact that this is a clear sign and a massive red flag for the future. And there are so many beautiful people out there that I could be building a future with. So my next bit of advice is that if you are 100% certain that the trust has been broken, and if there is the option for you to take a step back from this relationship, to evaluate for yourself what it is you want for your life and for the next steps, it also is so helpful. Number two, in taking a bit of space, you're also giving this person a chance to understand the value of who and what you are. Okay, it is so easy in today's world to get so distracted by all the people around you, by the social media, by everything. And it is so difficult in this situation of having trust broken to really feel safe again, because you know yourself. And one of the biggest triggers and reactions to having trust broken is, at the end of the day, ending up in a very jealous behavioral cycle, because you now need to protect yourself all the time from this person messing up. And it can distract you from the happiness that you deserve to experience in your life. It can distract you from the enjoyment of the relationship. So my honest opinion on what to do when trust is broken or not is, number one, can you have a conversation with this person? Can you talk to them without fighting, but really get the truth from them of what's going on. Number 2, are they remorseful? Are they sorry for what they're doing? Sorry doesn't mean you take them back, but it gives you an idea of whether this person is defending the other relationship or the situation they're in, or whether they are actually on their way to trying to rectify and build something. And number 3, the last thing, is to remember that you and the time you have in your life is very short, okay? There are so many beautiful love stories that could be waiting for you in your life. And if you're constantly living in a cycle of broken trust and brokenness because of a relationship that keeps slipping off the rails, then you need to consider for yourself how much longer and how much more of your valuable lifetime you're going to commit to having someone that is not committing to you 100%. And this brings me back to another episode that I did where I talked about, is love enough? And why love is not enough, okay? You cannot base this on how much you love someone, but you also need to base this on how committed someone is to loving you and making you feel safe. I hope that this helps. These are just some ideas, and if you want to talk about it a little more, reach out to me, drop a comment, and we could make an appointment to connect and discuss the situation a little bit more. Thank you for watching The Relationship Revolution, and I will see you on the next video.